Hello and welcome to another episode of Garth Grills. I am Garth, and today we are going to compare 5 different Weber charcoal barbecues, and ultimately I'm going to tell you why I went with the Performer 22-inch charcoal grill. If you're new to this channel, my name is Garth, and I love barbecuing on my Weber charcoal grill. I love doing low and slow. I love grilling. This barbecue is so versatile, and I'm excited to tell you about this lineup and ultimately why, again, I chose this particular model. Now, before I get into this, guys, this is not a paid sponsorship by Weber. I don't work for Weber. I just happen to love this barbecue. And I know that when I was going through the process of looking up the reviews and going online and trying to figure out all the different features of these barbecues, this is just going to be a helpful video, hopefully for you if you are in the market for a new barbecue, or if you've been wrestling with which Weber barbecue to go with. This video hopefully is for you as you make your choice. All right, guys, let's get into the video. Now, first, why did I choose a Weber to begin with, and why did I choose a charcoal kettle? Now, for the first thing, I really love the nostalgia of barbecuing with a kettle grill. My dad had a Weber kettle grill growing up, and he used that thing for 20, 30 years and still has it to this day. They are hyper durable. These things last forever. You could be barbecuing on this grill for 20, 30 years if you wanted to. Add it to your collection if you're looking to get maybe an offset smoker and something else, but this thing is going to be one of the most versatile barbecues you will ever have. You can do, like I said, direct grilling on it. You can do low and slow. I do 12 to 14 hour cooks on this thing, and it is just one of the best barbecues out there. Now, another big reason why I went with this particular model is that Weber's, when it comes to their charcoal grills, are actually very affordable. I was in the market for something like maybe a pellet smoker or something that's a little bit more fancier like the Spark Grill, but I ultimately landed on this because of the price range. You can actually get into a charcoal Weber kettle grill for under $200. So if that's what you're going for, I would say that's another big plus why I went with a Weber charcoal. Another big reason why I went with this is that when you walk into your Home Depot or other home improvement store, usually half of the store is Weber accessories. You can get so much for this grill when it comes to the accessories that I just love the accessibility of what you can do to this grill. All right, let's go into the actual 5 models that I reviewed, and again, ultimately why I landed on the Performer model. Now, the first barbecue that I reviewed was the original Weber kettle grill. Coming in at $195, this is an excellent barbecue and comes with a lot of functionality. Now, the surface area is 22 inches, just like this one, but there are a few drawbacks that I think are worth noting. One of them is that it doesn't have the same lid mechanism. You have to hang your lid from a hook as opposed to putting it nice and tidy in this other little mechanism that we have here on the side that I personally like a lot more. It's easier just to slide the lid open like that. Now, the original does not come with the Gourmet BBQ System, or GBS, which I'll get into in just a little bit as we talk about the Master Touch Grill. Now, the original Weber kettle also does come with the One Touch cleaning system, which allows you to empty out all the ashes into a nice pan that you can then dump into your trash can. So again, if you're looking for a barbecue for under $200, you can't really go wrong with this choice. The second barbecue that I reviewed was the Weber Master Touch Grill. Now, this one is very, very similar to the original kettle, except for a few enhancements. Now, first of all, this one is a bit taller. So if you are taller and you're leaning over for maybe a longer cook, or just for comfort purposes, the Master Touch is a couple inches taller than the original, just to point it out. Now, the other thing that this barbecue comes with is that Gourmet BBQ System. So it is the cooking grate. It does have the flip up sides, but it also has the center that can come out that allows you to then buy other Weber accessories like their wok or their pizza stone or their cast iron grill or grate that goes right in the middle and allows you to get those good grill marks. The other thing that the Master Touch has is it comes with the charcoal baskets. I ended up buying mine separately for about $25, but it is something worth noting that the Master Touch is one of the few models that does come with the charcoal basket. The third barbecue that I reviewed is actually this barbecue right here, which is their Performer charcoal grill, coming in at $319. Now the big difference between this and the Master Touch is that this has a kick-out side table. Now the other thing to take note of is that this does not come with the charcoal basket, so I had to actually buy those separately, like I said, for about $25. But the big thing that drew me to this particular model is the fact that it has a table that opens up and closes for ease of storage, and it's nice and tidy. So that is the big difference between the Master Touch and the Performer series. Now obviously you have some area underneath as well, but as far as the barbecue is concerned, it is the exact same barbecue. I do get the Gourmet BBQ System on this particular grill, and the other two that I'll be talking about also come with that GBS system. The fourth barbecue that I reviewed, coming in at $459, is the Performer Premium model. Now this one has the longer extended table that does not fold down, so it does take up a bit more room, but you do get a lot more real estate for the cooking area if you need to prep your meals or whatever you want to do with that, that surface area. So that is a big plus if you need that bigger space. Otherwise, the barbecue is the exact same. You do get a little bit more area underneath, but at about $130 more, you're really paying for that extra table length, which for me personally was not that big of a draw. Now the fifth barbecue that I reviewed is the Performer Deluxe. Now the difference between the Deluxe and the Premium primarily is that the Deluxe actually has a separate propane tank where you can use an electric starter to start your charcoal. Now for me, I didn't really know this at the time, but as I got into grilling, part of the thing that I really loved about cooking on the Weber is the charcoal chimney. I actually like throwing the briquettes in there, lighting them on fire and watching it come to life. That was part of the process for me. That may mean nothing to you, but that was a big win for me, is that I really liked that process of getting the charcoals going. So if you want kind of like a seamless, you don't want to hassle with it, then maybe the Deluxe is for you, because you can just throw your charcoals directly into the barbecue, press that button, and it will use the propane tank to actually get your charcoals going. Now again, ultimately the reason why I went with the Performer is that, as opposed to the Master Touch, is that I really like this kick-out table. I'll actually show you how easy it is. And it's made out of steel. So I put my chimney on here and it looks brand new, like the day I bought it a couple years ago, and folds up real nice, and then the cover goes on and it doesn't take up a whole lot of space. So this is the barbecue for me. I hope this helped, guys. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and please subscribe. Usually on this channel, I'm going through different types of cooks where we're reviewing things like how to prepare the meat, how to season it, what temperature to cook it at, and I go through other accessories that I use as well. But enjoy the video, guys. Thank you so much.